Yo!
What's up, Grim Crew? Welcome back to the channel for another retro game unboxing video. We haven't done this in, last I looked, almost 5 months.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy as I know, right?
It's been that long.
Yeah, it's been a good minute. But I am D, I'm the Grim Gamer. This is my buddy, Nostalgic Nick. And we've done this 2 different times at this point where I give Nostalgic Nick a box. I give him some money, he goes in a game store, he finds me games. So, yeah, like I said, it's been a while since we've done this, and we finally had an opportunity to do it. And something that would have liked to have done a little bit more often, but, you know, life.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. But
we live it.
Yes, we do. Indeed, we do.
So dumb.
But we are currently at Destiny Games. And this is a location...
Is this Livonia? Where the hell are we? I don't even know where we're at.
We're outside of Westland, I think.
Oh, okay. So Livonia.
Yeah, right. It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same thing.
All this stuff just blends together.
It does too. But this is a location I have been to in the past. I have shown you guys too the inside when I did one of my retro game hunting videos at one point. Which specific one I don't remember right off the top of my head, but I know that I've done it. And they've got games, and they do some tabletop stuff too, but they do have a selection of video games. So here's how it's going to go down. We've got the box, got the list of games inside. We've got $60. That's what we're working with today. So here are the
multiple games for the price of one game.
Yeah. So here,
actually, if you're on the Switch these days, $70 for a new game.
Yeah, bro, I know it.
It's like the standard now.
Yeah, I know. But so the guidelines for this particular, I guess, challenge or box, I've got a list of 4 consoles that I'll have him searching for. The original PlayStation, the Sega Genesis, the Nintendo 64, and the PSP. And
all of which I'm going to get a copy of Barbie. I'm going to find variations of Barbie video games, and then that's what we're going to get him.
If we do, this will be the last time you see this. I promise you that. But no, but I'm thinking, like, to make sure this, you know, $60 stretches, like maybe a minimum of 3 games. You know, so that'll stretch it a little bit. Yeah. So we might not even get something for all 4 of these or nothing, but maybe a minimum of 3 games, $60. Those are the 4 consoles. I have a list in the box of each one of the games that I currently do have, so that I don't wind up with a duplicate of some kind. And Nostalgic Nick, box.
A Nostalgic Nick's box.
Yeah. Money. And now he's gonna go inside and pick me up some games. So, or
I won't.
Or I won't. I'll just take the money and run. Yeah. No,
too bad we're in my car.
Ain't gonna run too far without me.
Can't just take off with this $60.
So, but once he goes in, he's gonna get some games, and then eventually we'll make our way back to the house and we'll do the unboxing like we've done in the previous video. So, yeah, stay tuned for the unboxing and see what he pulls for me.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh. Say again.
I said I hate this part because I want to give away too much.
And I think that's kind of what makes this fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that was a tough one.
Oh yeah.
It was a tough one.
Oh boy. Oh well, then I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's in this box now. Then, so obviously Nick's back. We got the box. Money is spent. Games are bought. So obviously next things up is head back to the house. We're gonna unbox this bad boy and see how he did. I'm slightly nervous because I will admit, last 2 times that we have done this, I'll come away with several of them that I'm happy to have, that I really enjoy, and there's a few other ones that are way outside the ballpark.
If I could have, if I thought there was a little more room, you would have walked away with a copy of Bob the Builder today.
Well, it's a good thing that we couldn't swing that. I am so glad that we missed out on it.
Freebie in there, or a copy of Barney or something.
Oh, you know, my gosh.
Find something, you know.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna flip this around and then we'll be unboxing this bad boy. All right, guys, so we made it back home. We've got our box, and I am excited to see what is inside.
Don't be too excited.
Don't be too excited.
We'll get your hopes up.
So, quick recap before we do open the box. So, gave him $60. 4 consoles in mind. The Sega Genesis, the original PlayStation, the Nintendo 64, and the PSP. Minimum of 3 games. So, we'll see what it was that he did or how he did.
7 copies of early 90s golf games for the Super Nintendo.
Ooh. Yeah, no, that'd be rough.
They're not even good ones. Just
the bottom of the barrel ones.
Actually, I'm lying. I just wanted to throw you off. They're actually all copies of Madden.
Ooh.
Madden 91,
That might
92,
be, that might
93,
be
94, 95.
be-
If you're lucky, Madden 64 is in there.
Madden 64, huh?
Yeah.
Did they do a Madden 64?
Oh, yeah, man.
I don't remember that.
That was the second one I ever got. I got Madden 93, I think, was my first copy for the Genesis.
Okay.
And then I had Madden 64, and that
Gotcha.
was a lot of fun. Because you could build up a character in that game, right? You could just
Really?
like max out his height, max out his weight, and then max out all his stats, and now you've got basically an indestructible freight train that every kick return just straight to the touchdown. Nobody can tackle you, nobody can touch you.
That's awesome.
It's yeah, it's great. It's great fun.
So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to open the box away from me, kind of fumble around inside the box and see if I can do a blind feel of what might be in here, and then we'll pull each game out one by one, show it. He'll give me a reason of why it was that he chose that game, and then we'll show you some gameplay of it. So,
This is going to be super easy, too, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're distinctly what they are.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no mistaking it.
So I'm going to grab my axe, and we're going to crack this bad boy open.
There you go. Oh, it's an actual
It's an axe.
A poor little hatchet.
Yeah.
Yeah. How adorable for a letter opener.
Bam!
Where'd you get that guy?
Actually, I found it at the mall.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
pretty
$5 or something.
Yeah.
So,
I like it.
all right, let's see what we got here. We've got, what is that? I have no idea what that is.
I said it was easy. He has no idea what it is. It's actually a turd in a box. That's what it is. It's a turd in a box.
No, that's, what is that?
Oh, that's curious.
I got,
What did we put in there?
what is that, a GameCube game? He's already going off kilter here. Off kilter here.
Yep.
This, what is that? Oh, that's Sega Genesis. Okay. That's Genesis. I don't know what that is. And then, yeah, GameCube. Well, I'm trying to
feel, folks.
Well, I'm trying to, like, so what, is there 2 games in here? Is that it?
No, you said the minimum was 3 games. We got 3 games.
Well, then why am I only feeling 2?
Well, why don't you take out the one you're confused about?
Okay, well, let's start with that then. Receipt.
Oh, this is actually a game. It's just old school. You know what I mean?
It's all text-based.
Yeah.
All right, well, whatever this is, we're going to take this out and we're going to figure this part out first. So, first game out of the box in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's PSP. I gotcha. Okay, what is that? That is Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai? Mm-hmm. Okay.
That is what that is.
Gotcha. So I was feeling for a case, and that's why that I wasn't thinking of the feel of the loose
copy.
loose copy. So
Unfortunately, you don't get the case, and even if you did get the case, you wouldn't want the case.
why?
Well, it's fake.
It's fake.
It's a fake case. So the way they have the things set up there, they have display cases. Display cases ain't even real cases. And that's how you scan them when you check out.
Okay.
And most of them say these are loose copies. It's not a loose copy if it says otherwise, but pretty much they, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Well, there's got to be a regular case for this somewhere, and I might have to find, an actual case and manual to go with this at some point.
You can make that complete. Probably relatively cheap, too.
Probably.
eBay's probably your best friend there.
But either way, Dragon Ball Z, something that we did grow up with.
Mm-hmm.
And but I haven't played a lot of Dragon Ball Z games. I do have the one on the PS4, that Kakarot.
Oh, yeah.
And but I've only gone partially through it. I haven't played it all the way through. And I don't know. I was having trouble getting into this one. I'm gonna assume if this is like with the Budokai series, this is more of just a straight up fighting game. Yes, probably.
I mean, well, it's Dragon Ball, so they're all fighting games.
Well, they are. Yes.
I don't know anything about the PSP copy.
Okay.
I don't know jack about that.
Right.
I did play a couple of the Budokai games back in the day, and a couple of the Tenkaichi games. And so, I mean, you know, it's Dragon Ball Z, man. You know, and
I have some fun with it regardless.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And play it on the PSP, actually, that could be interesting. So, a specific reason you picked this up, or
Just because it's Dragon Ball Z.
just because it's Dragon Ball Z? I got you.
Well, it fit the magic number. It was under the price charting. Mm-hmm. So the price was better than fair.
Okay.
And it was basically the only the PSP copy that was better than fair that I felt like I could justify, and Dragon Ball Z is cool.
Right.
I probably could have got you something really stupid, but I wanted to be fair too.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So, we're going to get the PSP out. We're going to hook it up to the rig, and we were going to show you some gameplay of Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai on the PSP. Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai on the PSP is something I've never played before. I think I've played a DBZ Budokai game in the past at some point, but I can't remember when, and I can't remember which one it might have been. I grew up with DBZ as a kid. Now, I'm not like a dedicated fan of it or anything, but I did enjoy the show. And there are a few scenes from the show that have been etched into my brain after all these years. But as far as the games go, I've never played any of them enough to really get good at them. I feel like some of these games could be rather in-depth and complicated as far as some of the controls and how to actually do some really cool stuff. But still, having this and having something in my PSP library to play is nice, and, well, DBZ is cool. So I'll have to put some time into this one and see if I can get any better at it, because even in this clip here, I'm just button mashing, you know, trying to record this and just trying to do something. But still, even on the PSP, it looks good, it sounds good. The attacks, when they hit, they feel satisfying. So I think I can really have some fun with this one. I'll have to look for a case and a manual to complete it. But other than that, I'm happy with this pick, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. Very neat.
Kamehameha.
Kamehameha. Kamehameha. Make my way back into this box and see what else we got here. So I'm curious.
Make your way back into the box.
Yeah. All right. So I'm very curious about the GameCube game, because again, I like getting GameCube games, and I'm trying to build up that GameCube collection, and it's easier said than done some of the time.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Now, see, I got the GameCube game because it's hard to find a GameCube game for a fair price.
Right.
And I also felt like for a GameCube collection, you need to have that game. And
I didn't give him a list of GameCube games because that's wasn't something that I was expecting today.
I was sure you didn't have it, and you don't, so we're good.
Oh, good. So that'll still work out just fine.
Well, I think sure you didn't have it. So.
Well, I think we're going to still pull that one last. So what we got next is we got the Sega Genesis game. So next game in 3, 2, 1. There's a sticker over that. What is that? Oh, that is Toe Jam and Earl.
Toe Jam and Earl.
Toe Jam and Earl. How do they have this? Okay, I want to actually show it without the tag in the way. How did they...
Now, don't get defeated by a plastic wrapper there, D.
I know, right?
Use your little axe.
Use my little axe.
You're going to feel like shit if you got to actually use the tool to open it.
Well, damn thing won't open, man.
Yeah, they got you sealed in there, don't they?
Yeah. What is the deal?
With the teeth. Sweet.
There.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Get out of here. Toe Jam and Earl. So,
okay, struggle.
I'll be honest. I've never played Toe Jam and Earl. I know of it. I've seen gameplay of it. So I know what it looks like. I don't really know, like, the story of it or exactly what's going on. What the gameplay is really like or not. Again, I've never played it. So, but I have heard this mentioned a lot when you talk about the Sega Genesis. It's kind of like one of those ones that go hand in hand. Mm. So, it'll be interesting to play this one.
You think it's pretty popular, yeah.
Yeah. So, reason for the selection? Is this one that you used to play, or?
No, not at all, actually.
Really?
That's a recent discovery for me.
Oh, really?
The Switch has the Genesis collection
Yes,
stuff
it
on it.
does. Mm-hmm.
So I fiddled around just a little bit with that on there, and I don't know, I just thought it was kind of interesting, and I was like, well, okay, the prices on this is fair.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, once again, beat price charting, and I was like, well, here's a good copy to go with. What I actually wanted to get you, spoiler, I guess it doesn't really matter, so I can spoil whatever I want. I called you while I was in there and asked you if
yes,
you had
did.
a Sega Master System.
And unfortunately, I don't. I have no way to play Master System games currently. Yeah. I want to change that, but it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, so the game I wanted to get you, and I don't think it's actually on the Genesis. And I'm a little surprised at that because I didn't think it was on the Genesis, and I didn't think it was on the Sega Master at all, but I wanted to get you Rampage. The original one. Mm-hmm. And thought that would be really cool, and I was like, oh, this is for the Master, and so, yeah, that kind of ruined that whole thing. I thought Rampage would be a sweet one to grab.
Rampage would be... I do like Rampage. That one particular Rampage that I have on the GameCube... Total Destruction, that one actually has the original and World Tour built into it too, so it's actually 3 games in one. So I like Rampage. Rampage is cool. But as far as Toe Jam and Earl, this is something, again, I've heard of many times, but I've actually never played. So we're going to take you now, we're going to hook up the Genesis, and we're going to check out some gameplay of Toe Jam and Earl. Toe Jam and Earl on the Sega Genesis is yet another game I've never played, and frankly, I've always kind of avoided. It just looked like something that I wasn't going to care for. It didn't look interesting to me in any way, so I just never looked into it. It's a game that has 2 aliens who crash their ship, and you need to find all the pieces and put it back together. That's essentially, I think, what's going on here. There might be more to it, but I played it for a little while, and I'm still not sure about this one yet. I'm gonna have to look some things up because, well, with no manual, I'm not sure if there are certain things I need to pick up, if I need to avoid. I was getting attacked, and it seemed like there was no way for me to fight back, so I don't know if I can or not. The level design, apparently I can fall down levels, and I have to make my way back up if I do, so I guess they're stacked on top of each other in a way, I guess. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I care for this or not yet. Visually, I mean, it's colorful. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot else that I can say, I guess. The sound effects are fine, but the soundtrack, not too fond of, to be honest. It's just not my style. It's not that it's bad. I'm not saying that. It's just not my thing. Again, I don't know about this one yet. I don't want to write this one off right away, but I do need to play it for a while, see if I can figure some things out, and maybe then I'll decide if I want to hold on to this one or not. Alright, and finally,
Best value in the box, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
Ooh, and it is a GameCube game. It does feel like it's got some heft, so I'm going to assume this is complete in box. So here we go.
It ought to be. Better be.
It better be. Alright, so, final game. GameCube game. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
What do we got? Oh, that is Soul Calibur 2. Alright, sweet.
So Soul Calibur 2 is an interesting one. I've never played it on the GameCube, but I know that there were, for the 3 distinct, different platforms that it came on, you got specific special characters for each one.
That's right.
So obviously right here on the front we got Link for this one. I only remember playing this on the PlayStation 2 back in the day.
Heihachi?
Heihachi was in the PlayStation 2 version. And on the Xbox, I believe it was Spawn.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
So that's kind of an interesting thing, that you can get the same game, but specific, exclusive characters per each version.
I think Soul Calibur 2 is the only one they did that for. I
Well,
feel
no,
like they did that for Soul Calibur 3 also.
Well, and they might have, but
not
not
sure
very
about
many
that.
franchises, I don't think, would do that. I could be wrong, but not anything I can think of.
Yeah.
This is complete, so that's really nice. Link right there on the front. I haven't played this in years.
Me neither.
So this one will be cool to add to the collection and be fun to play. I've been thinking about this game actually for a while, and thought about picking it up for the PS2 because it had Heihachi. Tekken's my fighting series. Always kind of has been.
I've also Soul Calibur also myself.
But to have the GameCube version, so you have Link as the playable character. So I still might pick up the PS2 copy, even though I typically don't get multiple copies of the same game for different consoles. I might still pick up the PS2 version just so I can use Heihachi. Right. And that's again an interesting thing about this. So. Yeah, I'm sure you picked it up because of the same reason.
Just had a big
history with it.
So there's a lot of reasons to pick that up. The first of which, the past couple of times I've done this with you, GameCube games are scarce.
Yeah.
It's hard to find, and particularly find one at a value that makes sense.
Right.
And unfortunately I happened to see that.
This is a nice copy of it too. It's in phenomenal shape.
So to their credit.
Oh yeah, disc looks perfect. Everything looks good.
Price point was difficult in that shop.
The additional manuals in there too.
And I think one of the reasons price point was difficult is because the quality of their product is better. It beats the standard we're seeing just around here.
Some of these
it's not like we're exploring the country. This is kind of just Detroit, metro area type of stuff. So, but the quality of game we're seeing around here is pretty beat and wore out. And tell me how you feel when you're 30 years old. You know what I mean? So, and let's be fair, a lot of our audience probably is in their 30s. Anywho, so the GameCube, they're scarce. They're hard to come by. Soul Calibur is one of my favorite fighting games, period. That's a good catch. It's already, the price they have there already beats price charting, and I was squeezing it tight. Right? Squeezing it real tight financially. And it came down between this and one other game.
Okay.
And we're already at 40 between these two.
Right.
Right? And so this puts me over 60.
Yeah.
And it's already fairly priced.
Yeah.
So getting them to, to squeeze that little extra juice to get me that GameCube game under that margin, even though you didn't ask for a GameCube game, you want a PlayStation game.
Still, though, I'm happy to have this.
Yeah,
I'm very happy to have this.
So what it was competing against was something that was a Quest. It was a PlayStation game. Mm-hmm. And this is what I told you. I couldn't spoil it earlier because we had to have some fun with this later. So it came down between this game and a PlayStation game. That PlayStation game was the original Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, okay.
And I really, really wanted that. Now, if you look on price charting list as of recording,
right,
the complete price is, for a complete copy, is like $17. Mm-hmm. They had theirs priced for $30. Now, even if a couple of these games are a few dollars over, this is a pretty large leap, and I didn't know why. It didn't make sense to me. So when I got up to the counter, I said, "Hey, it's kind of between these two games, and I need to do everything I can to get this under $60 with one of these two games included." And now she thought I meant both games, so she was going to try to ring up Grand Theft Auto and Soul Calibur along with these two other games, and that's not what I was really pushing for. So what this all broke down to, now I was telling you, price charting doesn't really aggregate properly, so just for a little info for you guys out there, price charting isn't exactly accurate. Now, most of us should already know that because it's just an aggregate of recent sold listings on eBay.
Yeah, on one platform.
And something can be marked as complete, but still missing something. So the reference I gave you in the car was like Earthbound as an example. Earthbound can be complete if you've got the manual, the box, and the game. But it used to come with a scratch and sniff. Well, them scratch and sniffs have been sniffed and scratched. So they don't exist anymore. Right? So if you find one of those, it's probably worth more than the game and the case and the whole daggum thing. Mm-hmm. Well, what it boiled down to in Grand Theft Auto was the map.
Map was missing?
The map was in the case.
Oh, was it?
Right.
Okay.
So that's what actually had it priced over, because if you actually look for listings that have the map included, they're actually a little bit more expensive, because most people hung those maps on their wall and they got destroyed. And, well, even if you got the game case and manual, you don't have the map.
Right.
Well, this did have the map, and we couldn't squeeze the life out of that. I think even still I would have preferred to get you Grand Theft Auto, but it's nice to have a GameCube game when it's hard to get them.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm actually.
Rant over.
I'll be honest. I'm happier to have this than I am Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, very good.
Partially because, again, not this version, because I played the PS2 version, but this is a game that I do have some memories with, so it's got the nostalgia factor for me to start with. And Grand Theft Auto, as much as I would like to add it to the collection someday, I don't particularly care for that top-down view of the way that the original two Grand Theft Autos were set up. Yeah. And I'm not sure...
That's why that game didn't truly pop off till Grand Theft Auto 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I feel like I would have a lot more fun with this than I would Grand Theft Auto. As much as I would like to add that one day, I'm ecstatic to have this. Very cool. That's very cool. So, we're going to take you now to some gameplay of Soul Calibur 2 on the Nintendo GameCube.
Send it.
Soul Calibur 2 is a game, like I mentioned, I played years ago. Specifically, the PS2 version, and I'm certain that Nick and I had played this together back in the day. And so... So getting this and having it in the collection now, I'm over the moon about. And even in these clips here that you see, it is Nick and I playing together. And it was nice to be able to sit down and play this with him again. That was a lot of fun to capture this footage. This was a game I don't believe I ever personally owned myself, not that I can remember. This is one that my friends would have, and it would go to the friend's house, and we would play it there, and so I never really needed to own it myself back then. But so because of that, I have these memories of it and this nostalgia for it, and I've been wanting to pick up a copy of it for quite some time, and I just never did. I always just pass over it, and I'll get it eventually. So for Nick to choose this for me and get it in this box, I'm ecstatic about, and I'm ecstatic to have it in the collection. I still might end up getting the PS2 version at some point because of the console-specific character, which was Heihachi in the PS2 version, but having this version is really cool too. It still looks good, it feels good to play, and especially playing with friends, it was a lot of fun. So it sounds good, it looks good, and overall it's just fun. This is another one, never was really all that good at, so I'll have to put some time into it to try to get better, but this is one that I'm very happy to have, and I'm excited to have it in the collection. That's really, really cool.
So there we have it, our Nostalgic Nick's retro game box. 3 games that I'm very happy to have and will be proud to display in my collection. I had a lot of fun with this, as usual.
Of course.
Appreciate you coming out and doing this with me. And did you have anything else that you wanted to talk about or discuss before? Because there were a few things we were talking about in the car that you didn't want to spoil or you didn't want to...
No, I feel like we kind of covered it. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to go in like a little bit detail about the Grand Theft Auto. The game selection was kind of funny there because that particular location, it's also kind of a card shop at the same time,
Yeah, they kind of do half and half between
Magic, whatever.
Video games and tabletop stuff.
Yeah, so it's a little tabletop, little games, and it's sort of a small shop, so it's not massive, but the selection's good. I'm actually kind of surprised with the selection in such a small town shop.
Yeah, I've only ever been in there twice, and once was so long ago I don't even remember going. But the last time, and it was when I did the retro game hunting that I went to that location, from what I remember at least, because this has been a while ago, what they did have was pretty decent quality, which I can appreciate. You pay a little bit more, some of the time for it, but I do like the quality of the stuff that they have in there.
That was my thing. I felt... the whole point here is try to get that deal, man. Try to get whatever deal I can. Now, I have to respect that somebody set the price for a reason. Even if you don't agree with the price, a price is a price. Mm-hmm. You can't tell somebody else how to run their business. I mean, you could always throw that customer's always right crap in their face, but, if the business fails, it fails.
Business has got to make money or you're not in business.
Exactly. But yes, the quality of the games was above par for what the average is around here. The prices are fair. Some of them are under. Some of them are slightly over. I guess it kind of depends, but they also had games I didn't expect to see. The most interesting thing was, and I haven't seen this at the other game shops at all, but they do have just the cases available. Like, it's an actual, so instead of going to eBay or something like that, you can actually purchase the case and manuals there separately from the games, even if they don't have the game or whatever, or you can add it to the game or maybe work a deal of some kind.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, it didn't have the manual, but I think even one of these, I think it was this guy right here too, Bubsy. Mm-hmm. I got the game loose, and I got the case from them, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, did you?
I think so, yeah.
Right.
Again, missing the manual, but yeah, I've noticed that they have just cases. They have manuals. I think they even have like old magazines and stuff in there too, or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
so,
very few, but they got some stuff like that. So, very interesting shop. I mean, like I said, it felt tough to strike the deal. That felt like friction, but they were still to work with me, even though I'm not a regular member. I kind of explained, what the hell I was doing in their store in the first place, and kind of playing a game here of my own. Mm-hmm. So I think they wanted to play along. So that was nice of them. I don't know. Do you want to do a price rundown? Are you going to do a price rundown of this? See how we did and all that.
I might actually just add it in as I go.
Okay.
Because when it came right down to it, I don't know as far as like what the things are worth compared to what we paid, but we had that $60 price point and matched that basically even, and I'm happy with that.
Straight to the T. Oh yeah, I did tell you that in the car. $60 is the limit. $60.08. We managed to get there. This happened last time where we had that like change over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it must be a percent thing they're just doing in the system, and it just kind of breaks it down that way. But 8 cents on the cup right here. That done. So I don't feel like it violated any rules. Just nickel. It was like perfectly right there. Just serendipity, if you will. Just couple of pennies and a nickel. I'm just gonna borrow these there. Thanks. Next time I come, I'll drop a couple off.
Right. Exactly.
Take a penny, leave a penny.
So yeah, but as I go, I might just edit some stuff in there. Just kind of put some price over the top. I'm not sure yet, but that's gonna be it. I think for this one. Again, I'm happy with this. I'm happy to have all three of these in the collection, and I had a lot of fun doing this as always. So
yeah, man, me too.
I appreciate it. Yeah. So if you guys like this video, then make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss out on any other gaming content coming to the channel. Whether it's retro game unboxings, retro game hunting. The live stream replays, or just anything else that it is that I decide to do. Also, there is a link in the description box below for the Grim Beardson Discord. That is a Discord server between myself and my brother, who also does some streams. You can check him out, and you can chat with us there all week long. And there will be links to my Twitch, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday nights, where we actually probably will do at least some one-offs on a couple of these at some point. So we'll get some gameplay in on the channel with a couple of these. So that's going to be it for this one. Nostalgic Nick, my brother. Appreciate it. And I am the Grim Gamer. We'll catch y'all next time.